Greetings, folks. Welcome. Part 2 of Drop Tunings. We're going to talk some more. And this particular tuning will probably be more talking than actually playing. We have one whole step down tuning. This guitar is detuned, which means I've tuned the whole guitar down a whole step. So a whole step from E is D. So your strings will correspond D, G, C, F, A, D. All your chords, all the same. It just sounds lower. Now, one thing to note here. If you're going to tune down a whole step or lower, you're going to want to thicken up your string gauge. If you have a floating trim, such as this, or Floyd Rose, or an Ibanez Edge, or a licensed under Floyd Rose patents, Floyd Rose Special, the Jackson branded Floyd Rose, the ESP branded Floyd, whatever it may be, you cannot use nines a whole step down. It's going to be way too floppy, way too loose. This is 11 to 52. So we have 11, and then a 14, and then an 18, and then a 30, a 42, and a 52. And that's what I use on 25.5-inch scale length. You don't have to use this string gauge. You can use 11 to 48 if that's what you like, or you can use 10 to 52 if that's what you like. I wouldn't go any heavier than 11 to 52. And it's a really great tuning. It's a lot of fun to play in, man. These are new strings. They're probably out of tune. A little bit. All your scales are the same. Everything's the same. One thing to note too, tuning this low, intonation will require an adjustment most times, and possibly your neck as well, because you have more string tension pulling on the neck. So the neck might either bow forward this way, or it might pull it back, and you'll get defretness in certain spots of the neck. Intonation goes out because the thicker the string gauge, the more the saddle needs to be lengthened to accommodate. And these strings are great for playing rhythm. They're great for playing lead. What else can we talk about here? Some notable bands that play in this tuning. Killswitch Engage uses this tuning. Shadows Fall uses it. Metallica uses it. Of course, you know. It sounds like I'm out of tune. There we go. And you can go an extra half step down here. So let's talk about that. If I were to tune this guitar one more half step down, how would I do that? Here's your normal tuning note for those who tune by ear. So let's see. Let me put it on 2. Oh, really? How do you deactivate the tuner? I activated my tuner on here. I don't know exactly how to deactivate that. I don't want a tuner. Let me turn my unit off. Hold on. Turn it back on. I don't know how to clear that stuff. So, bear with me. Hold on. All right. Now we're back to number 2. All right, so your normal tuning note. 5th fret of the 6th string. Now if I were to go one more half step down, how would I do that? Go up to your 6th fret. That's one more half step down. That's how you would do it. And of course we could do drop C, you know, but I've already covered that in the last video. But this guitar is awesome. Even tuned this low, it's still great. Now I had to do no intonation adjustment because this was strung with 10s at standard tuning. So when I dropped it down with this string gauge, it kind of recognized that, hey, it's a little bit lower, but still the same tension. That's why you want to thicken up your string gauge. So that when you go to a lower tuning like this, you're going to feel as though you're in standard. So for my drop C stuff, everything with the strings is the same except for this one, and the thickest string. I will use 11, 15, 22, 30, 42, and 54 for drop C because I want that extra tension for one more step below D. There's not a lot of chord shapes to talk about, you know, I mean, everything's the same as standard tuning. It just sounds lower. Is Satriani tuned down? say much other than strain gauge is important because you don't want it to be too sloppy or sound sloppy. Your notes sound all out of tune because when you bend a light gauge string like a step and a half, you're going to go out of tune because it's such a loose tension. You want to thicken that strain gauge up, make your intonation adjustment, make your neck adjustment. And then for clean, I already have it programmed here. You will want a compressor for this tuning to get rid of the flub. Especially if you guys are using 7 and 8 string guitars. You'll want to use either a compressor for your clean or a noise gate for your distorted channel. But this has a built-in gate as well. Oh yeah, one other band that uses it, Motley Crue uses this tuning. Lots of modern metal guys, they use it. Classic rock, you're not going to find it as much over like Drop D. Modern metal, hard rock, modern rock, you will find this tuning very prominent in that. See, this one I can play lead on, but my Prestige Ibanez, this tune drop C, because of this 22 gauge 3rd string here, it's very hard to play licks and lead with any sort of comfort because the strings are so thick. But this really feels nice. And one other thing about using a lighter gauge, say you want to use 1052 or 11 to 48, you might want to check and be sure your frets are level on your guitar. Because those lighter gauges, they're going to have fret buzz. For some strange reason, I've found that to be true. So now we're going to move on and talk about some other low tunings. Let me unplug this one, and we got another one that we must grab a hold of here. They're all in arm's reach this time, though. I'm not having to get one out of the case or anything like that. This one may need to be tuned. She hasn't been played in months. So hopefully, you guys can glean a little something from this video. Or these 2 videos. I really hope I'm helpful. If not, that's okay too, you know. If I'm repeating shit you've already heard, yeah, it's to be expected, you know. Now we've got a 7-string guitar. Why would you ever want a 7-string? Who the hell cares about those? This is strung up with 10 to 56 regular 7-string strings. It's just like your 1046 all the way up until here. That's your 56 for that low B. For a B, you really need some tension. On this guitar now, your chords are going to be vastly different. You got your standard G, D, C. your D chord. Take your bird finger off, put it up here on your low B, the 3rd fret. I'm still learning about 7. Then G chord. This is also C major right here. C major there, C sharp, D, E flat, to E, to F, F sharp. So say you wanted to play like, you know, something that's really heavy, and F sharp right here is just... It sounds like, man, it's not low enough. It doesn't sound right to me. Play it up here. And loads of my favorite bands use a 7-string. Korn, they tune it to 7. They tune it a whole step down. So it'll be A, and then a regular D, G, C, F, A, D on the wrist. Steve Vai uses a 7 for, believe it or not, for that song. He uses a 7-string on that. And a riddle. Not a riddle, the riddle. I don't know at all. And that one song he has, Yayo Gak from the Alien Love Secrets album is on a 7. And then Satch also uses a 7 for 7-string. And Mindstorm as well, which let's see. And then let's see, who else do we have? Unearth from the modern metal world. Unearth uses a 7. Some djent bands use a 7. Don't ask me to explain djent. I don't know how to play that stuff. And 10s usually are pretty good for standard tuning. You can also use a 9 to 52 on a 7-string set, and it will be really nice in standard tuning at 25.5-inch scale. If you get a 7-string guitar that's a 26.5 or 27-inch scale length, you'll want to use 9s for standard for sure, because the longer scale length is going to give you greater tension on your strings. And it will still feel nice and easy to bend. All your notes won't be killing you. Try to get it to happen. And there's one other tuning. Drop A. The real drop A. Not drop A on a 6-string. Drop A on a 7. So, got your low B here. There's your A string. Make them match. And now you have basically drop D on a 7-string. And now, since we're in drop A, let's see if we can find some interesting chords. I know the ninth here, you know, like I explained in drop D. Then you have your octave. Let's see if we can go back and find a way to make that work. Nah, I don't know. What about that G? Can we do a G like this? No, apparently not. I don't know. There's a weird chord for you. Look at that shape. But see, try to do your G chord and stuff on a 7 string, even at B. Well, hold on. We might have something here, guys. Now, it's hard to explain 7 string when you don't understand it yourself, but lots of deathcore bands use drop A on a 7. Whitechapel, Carnifex, just to name a couple. And you still got your normal. You're just in A. You gotta remember, whatever your low string is, that's how you're gonna think. So if you got an A, you'll definitely need a noise gate for this, man, because trying to mute all this with just your palm and this part of your hand may not be enough at an ultra high gain level. I didn't know a Carnifex song. Let's see. Then it goes into somewhere in here. Let's see. Hold on. And then I can't remember that chord, but Dark Days by Carnifex. That's a cool little thing. And look at my B string. I mean, even at this thick of a gauge, it still wants to flop around everywhere. And they make all sorts of different sets for a 7 string. There's 9 to 52. There's these 10 to 56. There's 11 to 58. There's 10 to 62. 10 to 74 even. So no matter how you want to tune this thing, there's a string gauge out there that'll help you achieve your goal. And you don't always have to have this low B here. You can go and get you a regular set of strings. Put your 6th string up here for the low B. Put it in its place. put all your other strings on when you get down to your 10 right here, or 9, whatever it is. Go get you one of the octave strings out of a 12-string pack that's really light, like a 7 or something like that. And you can have an extra high string. I don't know what you would tune it to. You may have to research that. But dude, 7-string, it's a lot of fun when you learn how to use one, which I'm not very good with. As you can tell. So, another band I forgot to mention that uses 7-string, Dream Theater. Dream Theater uses it plenty. And let's see. Yeah, the Shattered Fortress. It's hard to alternate pick when you're not used to alternate picking and you're used to Metallica, all the downstrokes. You can play Korn in standard if you want to. I mean, it's not going to sound right if you play along to the song, but it will help you to learn how to play Korn songs. They use no delay. I suck. But yeah. And I replaced the pickups in this guitar. These are DiMarzio deactivators. So it sounds great. But when I bought this guitar, it did not sound good. It barely even plays great anymore because I haven't had it out in so long. But go out and pick you up one. You can get you an affordable 7-string for $150, you know. And if you're not good on one yet and you don't really understand it, just get you one. Start doing your research. Learn how this neck operates, and then you'll be well on your way off to the races to play ultra low tune, because you can tune this a whole step down and then drop the low B again. You'll be in drop G. You're approaching, you know, not even audible on the sound spectrum. So you know you got this B chord here, right? This B chord. Then put a note in there. Let's see what happens. You'll definitely want a compressor for this too, man, because this low B can be very undefined when you're playing it clean or with a heavy gain sound. And really, they're extended ranged instruments, they are, because you have an extra low register here, but it's really there if you need it and you want to use it. I mean, you can play anything on this. You can play your favorite standard tune songs. And say you want to go to B. Now let's cover something else real quick. Let's go to clean. Let's try our pentatonic scale. We all know the A minor pentatonic, man. It's all the same. Whatever little guy does, little B, big B can do it too. So you just transpose it all, you know? So you got G major here, right? The mode above that one is Mixolydian, D. Then here, C Lydian. C Lydian there, D Mixolydian here, E Phrygian here. That's harmonic. That's E Phrygian there, F sharp Locrian, and then G major. It's pretty awesome. You just got to think about it. You know, read this B string, memorize the notes here and here. Memorize your notes here on the high E and on the low E, and you'll be set. You'll be able to find any scale, any arpeggio. Now, arpeggios, dude. We all know that, you know, the classic 3-string. And then the 6-string one. How would you do a 7-string? Let's see. Okay, we got a note jump there. Look at this, look at this. That's difficult, man. Damn. You have to get really good at sweeping to do some 7-string arpeggio shit, man. That's crazy though. So you can do like a B. I'm no music theorist, you know, I don't know anything about theory much. But I thought I'd bring this out, show you guys these drop tunings, and show you a whole step down. Half a step down, I wouldn't really consider that a drop tuning, because you're only a half step below standard tuning. So let's do that. Let's do that real quick. Let me go back to clean. We're in standard, right? Yeah, okay, now we're going to tune down 1/2 step. I'm going to show you guys how you do it. And now, just tune the rest of your guitar down. Go back to your 5th. And now we're tuned down 1/2 step. It'll be a B flat now instead of a B. Think about Fear Factory. That's what they tuned in. Now, I don't know any Fear Factory, but you can take it one step further and go to drop A flat. And now you're super low. Now my strings are really letting me know that, hey, this is too low for this string gauge. Hear that vibration? I didn't even pick that hard. Just enough to get the pop, you know, the pop of the note. But with locking tuners, we're cool. It'll hold it. But if you didn't have locking tuners, you'd be all out of tune. Let's check for deep fretness. See that? Nope. See, 10s are still good. 10s are still good for a half step down. 9s probably be a little floppy, but 10s would be good. They're really an all-purpose until you hit a whole step down, step and a half down, 2 steps down. Now, if I could ever find a way, I might do it with one of these guitars. We'll put some 12s on one of those and tune it down to C standard. And we'll do a little bit of an experiment with that. But this has been fun, dude. I kind of like this tuning. This is really cool. And you don't have to, if you find a band that plays in drop B on a 6 string and you want to learn how to play it, the 7 string will prevent you from having to tune down because you've already got a B. Just got to transpose the rest. That's all you got to do. Like Nickelback. Now this is tuned up, so let's go back up. Let's go back up to standard tuning. How would you do that now? Now, what's your break string? Now this is for people that don't use a tuner, if you want to do it by ear. Now we're back in standard. Let's do some Nickelback, shall we? Okay, hold on. does he play that? Burn to the Ground. That's a 7-string tune. People hate Nickelback, but you know, you gotta use them as an example. And all of your power chords, they all translate to the low B. And also your diminished or flat 5. What about diminished arpeggios? Can we do one? Can we do something diminished? Not really diminished, but it appears to be this chord, you know, the whole, Ooh! So 2 hammers. Kind of cool. I have to practice a lot to learn 7-string, but that's what I wanted to go over. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe it wasn't some stupid, you know, useless nonsense chatter, but thought I'd help out a little bit. Just remember, if you're tuning down super low, like 7-string, 8-string, or anything below a whole step down, including a whole step down, get you a noise gate for your distortion channel, get you a compressor for your clean channel, thicken up your string gauge, adjust your intonation, adjust your neck, and you'll be set. You'll be ready to go. Start exploring that neck and explore the deepest, darkest depths of your musical soul. Thanks for watching, and keep it metal out there.